What's up, guys? That Nerd Swag back again, 2 weeks in a row. I'm gonna have you spoiled. Can't keep doing this. I need to disappear again for 2 years. No, this week, I have a thing for tank destroyers lately. I've been kind of grinding the Cent 7.1 Type 61. I love medium tanks. If you look at my play record, I'd say the majority of my games probably in medium tanks. I do have a thing for mediums, but I also have a soft spot for tank destroyers. Whew. When you get a good game in a tank destroyer, you get a good fucking game. And you saw last week, when you get a good game in a tank destroyer, damn good game. This week, Siegfried Line, AT15. Let's see how it goes. Now, you may have caught the chat popping up there at the start. They're discussing our win chance, 60%. If you have a look at the team listings, it does look like we have the upper hand. You know, we have quite a few better, higher tier players. A lot of their good players or average players are kind of down towards the bottom. Two of their 3 tier 8s are relatively new to the game and not particularly good. Their IS3 is quite good, and he will be a pain in the fucking arse later, let me tell you. Whereas we have me, of course. We have a Type 62, tier 7. Immediately killed. I guess we don't have him. So, now it's just me and the Progetto towards the top of the stat tables on our team. It's not too bad. Okay, you know, we're 1 tank down a piece, but they lost the tier 6, we lost the tier 7. We're now 1,000 damage behind overall. I'm gonna tell you, it's not gonna get a huge amount better. We're gonna be under pressure for pretty much the whole game. Now, I don't know what that T-34-1 is doing. He's apparently trying to face an IS-3 and an IS, which, I'm sorry, in a pretty mediocre tank is not going to work out too well for you. And that Pershing is also, sorry, that T-32 look very similar. The T-32 has also got himself into a whole heap of trouble and has lost most of his hit points. So I'm going to have to get stuck in. That's what this tank's about. It's a siege tank. That's how you have to play it. Sneak a nice shot into this IS-3. He's quick to react. He's not stupid, so he pulls back. Put another shot into his side there, managed to track him and do damage. Unfortunately, though, he hits me. Now, I knew that probably wasn't going to bounce. I was trying to put pressure on him to get him to hide. He's been set afire. He's taken a whole lot of damage. He's in no hurry to come out. Let's see if we can't poke him again. Do a little bit more work. Where are your weak spots, buddy? Oh yeah, there they are. 312 damage. Lovely. That IS we're going to have to deal with at some point too. IS-3 managed to sneak another shot in. You can see I don't believe that I'm getting penned. Now, that's the problem with these British tank destroyers, is they have pretty strong armor. But it is not consistent. It is full of holes. IS pokes his butt around. Stick a shot in there if I can. Gonna try and wiggle, put this IS-3 off. And, I mean, he doesn't have the best accuracy. He was bound to bounce eventually. But British tank destroyers, they might have fantastic armor. Absolutely lovely. And then they suffer from the fucking cupola of death. And just everything that hits it pens it. And he got lucky with this shot down here. It should really have bounced. But, I mean, this up here, he's going through every single fucking time, man. If he can hit that, he's pretty much guaranteed. 225 pen, he's going through that weak spot. So, he's already taken half my hit points. And I have not taken half of his. I've only taken, what, 500 of his hit points? Maybe a third, a little bit more than a third. That's not a huge amount. I'm going to push up because I know he's pretty fearful. He knows I can take hits, take damage off him now. He's smart. He waits. And, oh, there's another shot into my cupola. Not the best trade, but I did need to cross that road so I could start mutually supporting the team. I need to start putting hits in. Managed to get the T43 once, the 152 once, also hit the Borsig just as he went unspotted. I'm up to 23, 24 damage. I ain't complaining. Now, I want to keep this IS-3 fairly well hidden. I know I'm a one-shot, but if I can wiggle, he might miss. And there's 3 of us here. Progetto has other plans. He's just going to drive out side on in front of an IS-3, an angry IS-3. Put the shell into his tracks, don't pen him. He tries to go for my cupola but misses. I have the KV-2 there for backup. KV-2 was gonna kill him every single time. He didn't even need to hit the IS-3, he'd still splash him. So I wasn't too concerned about going around. I knew that eventually the IS-3 would die, and right now he's probably the biggest threat to the team. Now, that T-43 is in a pretty good location. He just took out our T-34-1, it's now 4v6. 692 hit points on our team versus 2185 on theirs. It's getting close. 60% win ratio. This is why you can't trust the win ratios in XVM. This is why I have them turned off. I like seeing the stats. I like seeing who I have to prioritize. That IS-3, for example. But I don't like the attitude that a lot of people get when they see, oh, 60%, I don't need to try. And because they don't try, it doesn't pan out. They get lazy or they get complacent. And that's when we lose. Now, things are about to get busy. T-71 comes around on me. Managed to put another shot in. Roll low. Roll painfully low. SU-152 is there. Ooh, this could be bad. If he's firing HE, he might one-shot me. Oh. T-43 bounces on me. 152's firing AP for some reason. And I get lucky. I should have died there. If that T-43 hadn't bounced, I'd be dead. If that 152 had been firing HE, I'd be dead. But T-43 gives up. Apparently doesn't know where the weak spots are on an AT15. T-71 comes around just lucky enough to have figured he was coming up behind me, up to 3.8k damage. Like, really, T-43? Really? You didn't know where to shoot? Really? It's the same on all British TDs. He can't have not seen an AT7 or an AT8 or an AT2 in his grind up the T-43. He has to know. Now, Type 64 invites me to platoon. This happened last game, and I know Connor, Elements 118, commented saying he didn't like this, but in this scenario, I'm going to try and use him as a scout. I want him to be in my platoon. I want him to know we're on the same page. And I say as much in chat. I'm telling him to stay safe. I want him to keep spotting this Pershing for me. He's a one-shot to the Pershing. And he goes down. I'm telling him to hide. I'm telling him, you know, stay safe. If you can just keep him spotted, I can roll up and just put shells in from 300, 400 meters away and take him out. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite pan out that way. Now, this is dangerous. That Pershing's going to have a 90mm gun. He poses a pretty big threat to me. And things could go fucking sideways if I don't get this right. All he has to do is pen me once. Even high explosive, he could probably hit me, kill me in maybe 2-3 shots. But I managed to spot him. He spots me. I stop. I only have the front of his turret to go for, but it's worth a shot. Load the APCR. Want to try and make this over as quickly as possible. Give myself the best chance. Leading the shot. Oh, it just goes low. If that had hit his turret, I'd 99% sure I would have knocked him out and the game would have ended there. But it drags on. Now, Pershing makes a very unwise play and hands me my 4th kill. 3.8k damage. Nearly 3.9 and a high caliber, as you can see from the top. And that's it, guys. Ace tanker, high caliber. We did 3879 damage, 4 kills, 1222 base experience, which you might notice a bit on the low end for an ace tanker. Seems like a lot of people have trouble getting the best out of this tank. 20 shots fired, 18 hits, 16 pens, and 3879 damage, man. That DPM is what these tanks are all about. That 1780 blocked by armor, 700 of that soaked up by the fact the SU-152 was firing AP. So really you can see, and I mean you saw with the IS-3, this thing, not great armor, doesn't bounce much. You really have to just work that DPM, try and put yourself in positions where you can. That's it for this week, guys. Catch you next time.